Yo guys, on to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're looking at Deadrop Snapshot 6. What is new, what was added in the game, and we'll be taking a look at the website at minutesociety.com to see all the minor details and changes that they made to the game. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So the first thing you notice when you launch Deadrop is the new starting screen. It has the cleaners and like all the new VFX for this snapshot. And another thing, if you didn't notice when you're launching the game, Deadrop has its own installer now. It's not just like you download it and then you launch it. It has like its own anti-cheat with easy anti-cheat. So it actually has an installer now, which is really good. And then once you enter the game, we will see that we have a new like lobby screen where you'll be able to see your character. Now, if you look at the bottom left, you'll be able to manage your party and you can invite your friends. You can do up to 3 people. So there is squads now in Snapshot 6. Very, very exciting. If you looked above that, you'll see the Proving Grounds. This is Proving Grounds 2. So the first one turned into Sector 3, and this one will most likely turn into another sector based on what they are developing. And then if you look to the right of that, you'll see there's custom matches. So when they do like Friday night Deadrops, that will be where you probably enter the custom key for tournaments and stuff like that. And it will cycle between this and Sector 3 every 45 minutes, I believe. So very, very cool. Now, if you go to your loadout, we have a couple new changes to the UI. So it's a little bit more cleaner. You can cycle between certain items now that you have in your inventory. So that's very nice. Couple new items that they added, which we'll go over later on the website. They have the zipline thruster. So if you know going backwards on the zipline takes a very long time, while going down is very, very fast. So you have this item equipped in your gear spot right up here on the top right. When you're going up the zipline, you'll go basically the same speed as you're going down. Very, very nice. Very cool implement of gameplay and gear. Probably many more. It's not fully done yet, I'm going to assume, because it really doesn't have like art for it, but you can see it adds gloves to your character. If I could take my sniper off, you can see once I equip this thruster, my guy gets gloves attached to him. Another thing, we have the adrenaline spray. So this is basically like an adrenaline syringe or like a booster basically. So it increases your movement speed and reduces your damage taken when you're getting shot at. So this is good for pushing people. This lasts for a couple of seconds. I'll see on the website how long it actually is. It's not very long, but it definitely comes in handy, especially if you have really high armor. You can tank a lot of bullets. Now, another thing they added is the health kit, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember seeing that in Snapshot 5. It heals 50, like a health station in the match. So that's really good. And there's not much more to go over. I think there's a couple new issues for the comic books, I'm pretty sure. You have to let me know. I'm not really up to date on the comic books. And then you can obviously change your car still with the sprays if you get them in your match. So nothing new with that. And then if you go to the roster to see your squads, so you can change your squad request if you want to open, closed, or followers only. If you want to appear in your recents, so that's over here. If you want to appear over here. If you want to appear online or offline. And then your invites will appear on the bottom left, who's in your squad. And then you can add by player by clicking in, typing their gamer tag, or choosing from this list over here. So that is how you invite people to your squad. Now, another big change is the vendor. So that if you've ever played Tarkov, this is basically like the fence where you trade and you insure your gear. So you can buy gear from him, you can sell it from him. Quick tip, if you want some currency really fast, or space dust, just go in basically naked, try to find a sniper rifle or 2, and get out. They're $500 a piece with no attachments attached to them at all. If you look at this one, this is almost a max SMG, and it's only not even 300. So try to find sniper rifles and get them out because they're worth the most money. Everything else is fairly cheap, depending on what you're looking at. ARs are probably the next expensive thing you can get, and comic books are 300. So if you're looking for money quickly, snipers or comic books are the way to go. But you can also tag your gear, so you pay a price and you get the item back when you die. So that's very interesting. And then if you didn't insure it, you can pay more and get the item back. So that is basically the vendor and how he works. Now, I don't have gameplay because I'm having performance issues a little bit, and it's not very clean gameplay. Like, I have gameplay, but it's not very good. But there is the cleaners, which I will cover in the variant guide if you want to see their artwork. But they're basically 3 cleaners appear once someone dies, after a certain period of time if no one is going over the loot, and they'll basically take it away and remove it from the match, and it'll be in the pool for the dead drop at the end of the match. You can kill them, they don't drop anything, but they're not aggressive unless you shoot at them, so that's like kind of like AI. I'm assuming they're going to add some stuff in the future in later snapshots that allow for them to drop gear and different AI to like attack you or be more aggressive because they're more passive. So that is everything in terms of like what is in the game. Now let's go over on their website and take a look at the small details of what else they added. So looking at the website, we can see that it's updated now. So if you go to SS6 updates, it'll take you down and you can see what was added in the snapshot on the website. So we have the vendor, which I talked about, and then we can see the proving ground, frag grenades. They also added a ping system I forgot to mention. So you'd be able to ping things like loot and enemies and like where an enemy is if you saw one. You know, obviously squad up, so that's what it looks like. You can see the ready. It's basically like Apex. You can see if they're ready or not. So that is that. When you click this, it takes you to like the overview of what they've been working on. So let's go over that real quick. So we also have the cleaners. Their purpose is to cover the fallen claws. So that's all the dead bodies. They collect the body, they take them out, and that's basically that. And then they're not very aggressive unless you basically attack them. And then you can see the squads and how that works right there. You see all of them readied up. Ping system again. Here's a better look at the new proving ground. So it has a more like it's like more close quarters and long sight lines from building to building. They have doors and windows now. So you have sliding doors, doors that will open on a hinge, and then windows that open on a hinge when you're playing in this new proving grounds. So, like I said, they have the zipline thrusters. So that is for going up the zip lines, which are like going down now. So if you have it, it's very, very fast. And now you have space dust now. So this is how you get currency and you're able to use the vendor and buy items. So that is really, really cool. You can see it right here. And then basically the vendor is a cleaner, but it's a very special one that they call the vendor. So you can see that. You can tag it, which basically ensures it like Tarkov. You can see how it's tagged right there with the yellow symbol. And let's see what else it says. Tag icon is white if you extract with another player's tag item. So if you if someone else has insured something and you get it, it looks like this. Some social features, so proximity chat. You can now push to talk. Squad channels now for talking to your squad. Ping system. Again, frag grenade. Yep. So it's 50 HP with the health kit. So that is a new item. Oh, here we go. So it lasts 30 seconds, 20% movement speed, and 30% damage mitigation with adrenaline spray. So it's very, very good for pushing people. You have the ability to throw stuff and heal stuff with Q and E, and that's the same with the controller. And then gameplay updates, so they changed some of the armor mitigation and what each body armor and helmet provides. Some gameplay changes to the handguns, some basically damage per bullet. Same with all of this. Same with the shotguns. And now they're going to explore weapon specific parts for certain weapons. Each weapon will have a unique A and B parts for each slot and barrel, etc. And it will improve certain things about the gun. So like a weapon mod, basically. But some of them will be universal, like stocks and grips and stuff like that. So you can see some of the areas impacted by art updates, the shipping lower, interior, and roof. Sector 3 gate, section placed in between storage POI and control POI. Some Sector 3 updates. They finalized some of the art for the burst pistol, the heavy pistol, the range shotgun, and auto shotgun. Is now blocked out model update. Character art, vendor character proxy art, and some other cool stuff. You now see this is the installer, so you must run Deadrop using Moon EAC. That is the easy anti-cheat. so that prevents cheaters and like other third-party software. And then they have some known issues with some of the stuff right there. If you're having any, some of it might be right here if you're having any issues. But that's basically everything they added in Snapshot 6. I probably will be posting gameplay if my gameplay ends up being not choppy anymore. But that is basically the overview for Snapshot 6. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comment section down below if you are playing it. And if you're not and are just looking to see what is going on, keeping updated with the game, let me know your thoughts, in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.